Okay. Quick little promo and then we are getting started. Alright. I believe I have done the promotions. It looks like I have. Alright, so... oh wait, there's actually one other thing I need to do. I just remembered. Please don't play out loud. It doesn't, thank you. Alright, cool. So, should be all the promotion out of the way. So today we are doing more build crafting. I have gotten a video out already on one of the builds that I have done, which is the shield burst build that I did. Was the build that I was using yesterday on stream. That video is out on the channel. I'll just pull it up right quick so that way y'all can see it. Alright, so oops, I need to switch this. So here's the channel. Videos right here. It is Shield Burst the new meta or just a gimmick video? That is out now, that released earlier this morning. And yeah. Goes over my thoughts on Shield Burst, goes over the build I was using, everything you need to know about it. I compare it to Bonk Hammer, because of course Bonk Hammer is the Solar Titan build to beat. And yeah, now that that has been done, it is time to go ahead and switch to the next class, which is going to be Hunters we're going to be doing today. I've been hearing a little bit about some of the buffed exotics for Hunters, and I'm super excited to try those out. I've been hearing a lot about Wormhusk, and I've been hearing a lot, and a fucking lot, about Shards of Galanor. So we're going to try both of those exotics out to see how well they do and how well they perform. I have no engrams. I don't think I pulled them from the battle pass or the reward pass, my bad, before it disappeared, but thankfully we have this. So the plan is we're going to be trying out the new Solar Hunter aspect, which is Crackshot, and then we're going to hopefully create a build using the new aspects. You know, the goal that I have is to create a build with the aspect, and then once all of the builds have been made, once I've made a build with each aspect, we'll go back and we'll play with some of the older builds. You know, I wanted to test Grapple Melee, wanted to test Buddy Build and Nothing Manacles. I wanted to make a video talking about those to see how they perform. And then we will do a updated build guide for a bunch of the older builds. So like Sun Bracers we'll do one for. We'll do one for like Prismatic Titan. We'll do one for the popular Hunter build and all that. And you know, we'll go from there. We also have a bunch of other content coming, not just a build crafting. I do want to do like Pantheon related content. It sounds like tomorrow is when we will be finishing out Pantheon. So that is super exciting. Go ahead and delete that, and we'll delete that as well. I'm looking forward to that. And also don't mind me, I'm still like fully waking up. I'm meant to wake up at 9 a.m. It's noon for me right now. I'm meant to wake up at 9 a.m. I didn't roll out of bed till 10:30. I just overslept all my alarms. But it's all good. I do also want to eventually be able to focus a Lotus Eater. I actually just gotta focus one now, just see what we get. That's actually really close to... I do want to get a tier 5 Lotus that has air trigger and repulsor brace with destabilizing, but I think this is going to be probably a good start for now. We'll do reload speed on that, and you know, I think we'll just settle with that for now. I don't want to fully use materials on it quite yet, so we'll hold off on doing so. Alright, let's go ahead and do some quick exploring here on the Hunter. This is the first time I've opened the game and gone straight to Hunter. Okay, so this is the Hunter armor set. We'll go ahead and pick that up since we have the legendary mark to spare. Just want to see what all of this looks like. Alright, what about 10 and a sacrifice? This is a clean. That's clean. I like that a lot. That's a decent armor set. Of course, all those armor sets we'll be able to buy across all the characters. But we'll just come back to buy them later. And okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and try and get a good Shards of Galanor. Thankfully, we do have the powerhouse armor archetype, so we'll try to get one in the powerhouse. Shards of Galanor, where would that be at? Excuse me. Right there. Powerhouse, awesome. Okay. And then we'll try and get like more armor in the powerhouse archetype, and so that way we can try Shards of Galanor to see how it does. We also need to test it with like Celestial Goldie. I will probably have to use engrams and materials to get a better Celestial, but we will get there when we get there. Okay. That I think is... Oh wait, I'm here for this. You need to get Crack Shot first. Nice. And then we'll run over here right quick to pet Archie because I know that that's a triumph. And that gives you more legendary marks. Yay.
Keep it anti-frantic. I started studying the ball language, Buildcrafting. Their communal terms relate to herd.
Alright. Let's head on over to the shooting range and let's try Crack Shot. I'm pretty sure that for Crack Shot, the build is going to be on your mark and Crack Shot. I think on your mark is just going to be like too strong to not use. But I could be wrong. It could be crack shot and gunpowder gamble. I do want to pull Vex over because I do want to use Vex with this build. And I probably need a different primary. I can try out this area denial I got yesterday. We'll see how that feels. And then we'll bring this over. I could probably just tier 5 this, or I could probably just fully upgrade this temporal immediately because I think it's going to be the best roll you can get on this. Let me just check right quick. Yeah, that is the best roll. So I'll just go ahead and fully upgrade this thing. Oh, God. What does this do again? Dealing damage grants an improved stacking bonus to magazine size, target acquisition, and range until your next final blow. Interesting. I think we'll throw that one on there. Alright. I have crack shot. We're going to go ahead and change that, and we will see how crack shot performs. And I lost YouTube chat. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, so you do get restoration. Okay. I was a little concerned because I went to this and it said that final blows while at 10 stacks cure you, and it's supposed to be it gives you restoration times 1 on final blows. So I am glad that it is still that it gives restoration, and then they just haven't updated the wording. But now we need to the important thing is going to be trying to get this active as much as possible. What I'm interested in seeing is, does this work? It does, okay. I thought it would, but I wanted to make sure just in case. So I think in that case, we are going to probably do 2 of those. And then we probably need Reaver for this. I'm going to go ahead and just start putting some of this shit in the vault because we are going to run out of space fast. So we're going to need Reaver to boost up the class stat quite a bit. We'll do that helmet. I do want to try Bombardiers. I meant to try Bombardiers because I do think that that might be the go-to. What does this do right quick? I mean, that could be interesting. You can also try Worm Husk, but I do want to try Bombardier first. That seems to be my highest for class. And then we'll just boost melee up as much as we can. Well, first of all, let's boost class up to see how much damage this can do. And then we'll just put this into class. We need one more, actually. Alright, so I'm at 160 with 2 class fonts. That will put me at 200. Going to just reset this and spawn in a new orb. So let's see how much damage this does now. Okay, so it's like 300-ish. How much damage does it do to a boss is the real question. Okay, so Bombardier gave it about half. And with your class ability, that's 20 seconds. So what I'm thinking is do this, that, still puts you at about half. I don't know if you're going to be able to fully build into this aspect because you just don't get it back quick enough, I think. I don't want to lose on your mark because I think that's going to be crucial for this build. Here's what we'll do. We'll test this out. Incendiary might honestly be the play here, just to get Scorched back faster. Is it just applying Scorch, or is it like the more you apply, the faster? Okay, so that gave me about a third of it back. And now let's test it with ashes. don't think it affects it at all, actually. Puts at just a little over half. And then with ashes, I think it's like roughly the same amount. I don't think ashes is going to be worth using here. I should probably also make sure I have the right artifact on. I think it might be Queen's foil for this one. That's going to be a better choice. Yeah, it's probably going to end up being Queen's foil. I think at least just for this build, it makes the most sense. I'll at least set this artifact up on this character though. Okay, I think what we do is we just stick with this for now, and we'll just go in and test this to see how it performs. Alright. Let's see what activities there are to do. We definitely could end up doing some of these activities here because I just need to do whatever in order to get some more catalysts. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to get some more catalysts because I got the Terrible catalyst, but of course it's one of the 2 catalysts in the game that are currently bugged, and so you can't actually progress them. And so I'm hoping to get a different catalyst, so that way I can actually like begin to work towards them. And I also like desperately need new armor because this shit is some ass. I need Reaver armor badly because I would love to pair Reaper with this build.
How does it work anyway? Raising a ghost. I mean, spirit.
Ahamkara are an anomaly unto themselves, a warp in the fabric of reality. In depth, their stamp lingers upon the
I'm curious to see how this plays out though.
essence of
Air trigger and chain reaction feels like it would be really fun with this weapon.
original form. Powerful, but still diminished.
And perfectly harmless.
I totally forgot about that tech. Yo, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Doing good, bro. How are you? I'm tired. I meant to wake up at 9 a.m. to get back to creating content, and I overslept. So here we are now. Appreciate that, Phalanx, for doing that, but I am dead. No, I'm not. And damn, well, yeah, I mean, it's like that, I suppose. But regardless, it is all good. Got the first build guide out, and so now we are working on hunters. I did not know that there was a hobgoblin there. Just testing out the new aspect to see if it's worth building into. And then, well, that and also getting new armor because I need Reaver armor for my hunter. And then hopefully gonna put together a fun build with this. I'm so glad I changed back Vex to what it used to be. Oh yeah, 100%. Vex feels super fun to use. What the fuck? Okay. It feels so good to use. Especially with the new void aspect they got. I'll be testing that out either later today or tomorrow. I might spend the day just on Hunter, just perfecting this build and making sure it's right, but I'm 100% going to be getting to Warlock in the next day or so. I'm excited to try out the Warlock aspect. That aspect looks super fun. Nice. I think after this activity, I'm loading into like a Devil's Lair or something and just gonna try and actually get a better idea of what this build is like. I saw Messerite stand in the new exotic hand cannon. Oh, I haven't even like really played around with the new exotic hand cannon. I've been seeing clips of it though, and it looks insane. It unfortunately wasn't a Void Titan build for me to test yesterday. Actually, I could have tested Peregrine. I didn't even think about that. Demolitionist, and of course Reaver's the tier 3 one. Oh, that's brutal. If it was tier 4, I'd at least consider using it, but I'm not gonna use a tier 3. Excuse me. Oops, and I'm almost dead. Yeah, even with the shield burst Titan build I had yesterday, Vex felt super good to use. I kind of want to make Bombardiers work with this build as well, but I don't know if I'm entirely going to be able to. Because I feel like Bombardiers could actually work really well. I think regardless of what exotic armor piece, Queen's Foil is just going to be the artifact to use with this build. Just the ignition and scorching capabilities is so nice. We should probably also use the like linear mode on this at some point. Oh. Okay. I feel like that's not supposed to be something you're able to do, but I will not complain. Nice. Tier 5 Reaver armor, please. That isn't boots. Or 2 tier 5 weapons. I guess that's fine as well. Suppose we will do that. Honestly, I'm just gonna let the teammate do some speed running. Just gonna clear out these weapons. Null Composure could actually be nasty if it has controlled burst. If it has controlled burst, it might be the best void fusion in the game. Where are my on your mark stacks? Hello? There we go. Nice, teammates got the rest of the plates. Shit, I tried predicting where they were gonna spawn in. Honestly, having Scourge rounds on this artifact makes this build not too bad. I wasn't a fan of how slow this class ability comes back, but having Scorch rounds makes it more bearable, to say the least. I'm also noticing a distinct lack of self-reses. Seems we are not getting lucky with those. Alright, that hurts, but it's... Oh. I saw that shit last second. Literally saw that spike trap last second. I knew there was one down there. I just couldn't remember like how close it was. I feel bad because the teammates are waiting. Should have waited a little bit longer, and then I would have been able to scorch them with bombardiers. Nice. Now let's see what we have to work with. Do that one. I think it caps out at 5, right? Oh, it caps out at 15. Okay. My teammate has places to be and shit to do, and I respect it. This motherfucker's doing double plates and everything. I do not think I have my eager on me. Although I should probably consider changing that. That would have been embarrassing if I had lost that shit. Ouch. Nice. Alright, just give me the God Roll Lotus Eater I'm looking for, and then give me good Reaver armor.
No dark ether pollutants. Time looks normal. I think that's a wrap, Guardian.
I think there's more you want out of this. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I'm not interested in anything you're selling.
I don't sell. I grant. I give. Graciously and fully.
This could be an interesting roll. I need to
Happiness.
do some testing on that.
But what wouldn't you give to have her?
Shit. I was hoping that that was the God Roll for me. Let's see here. Okay, so we got Reaver there, thankfully. And we got Reaver there. Alright, let's go ahead and start swapping some of these out. That's Demolitionists, and that's Powerhouse. Okay, so we'll keep that. Good to see that we are getting some Reaver gear now. Can also do Reaper there and start investing into melee. Alright. Let's now go ahead and do a Devil's Layers. That way I can actually get more of a feel of what this build can do. Because didn't really have a chance to get like an idea of that. I think Bombardiers is cool, but I don't think it is going to be the play with this build, unfortunately. I do want to try to make it work though. Because I think it could be really unique. You can do Scorching to try and get it back faster. The problem is you just need to be like in the thick of it with like all the enemies and whatnot. And I think that that can prove to be dangerous with this build. Might also try Knife Trick with this.
Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god, and send their souls screaming back to hell.
I just realized with Vex, this is like completely unnecessary to use. Oh wait, fuck. I loaded into one with people. Shit. That is my apologies. I guess we'll change it out for that. And just gotta make sure that that is masters or grandmasters. That way I can get tier 5 gear out of this.
The fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Let's see, what other fun weapons can be paired with this? I feel like Devil's Ruin could maybe be a pull. I might try that at some point today. I think Vex is just going to be the go-to for me just because of the buffs. I think that it's genuinely just really fun now. But Devil's Ruin could also be really good, especially with like the fire sprites and whatnot. That fucking forklift actually just blocked like every one of the shots. I'm gonna kill this knight so that way I can stop getting fucked by it. Yeah, I mean, like that is just genuinely really fun. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll need time.
The camera lock there kind of messed with my knife throw. It's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate that I missed that knife. I'm just so locked in on this build. Holy shit. Solar Hunter's survivability now is so nice. Like, it's actually ridiculous as to how nice Solar Hunter's survivability is. Let me try this with Dynamo. Since you are like a lot more like in the fray. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna go back to using this because I, for some reason, thought that it was any precision kill with Vex gave you ignitions. And I'm now remembering that it's actually just with the linear mode. I literally needed one more kill to get the linear mode. Thank you. Oh, what? I thought I was 1 kill away from it. I guess I was lying. Yeah, I'm afraid that this is genuinely just a super fun build. Oh my god. Solar Hunter is actually like Solar Hunter feels immortal now. And that's what I've wanted with this subclass. Like, Titans and Warlocks have felt immortal on their Solar subclass, but Hunters have always felt really weak. And finally, this subclass actually feels like it doesn't just fall over so easily. I really wanted that ignition. Oh, all the way over there. I honestly don't even think Incendiary Grenade is necessary for this build now. Originally, I was thinking it was going to be just for the ignition capabilities, but feels like you can get away without using that. Nice.
fallen or crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
Powerhouse. Okay, so we're getting more powerhouse gear. Lovely. I can also increase weapon, so I'll do that there. Incredible. How much more? Let's see here. 1, 2. Oh wait, I need 3 pieces of gear for Reaver, and for some reason I thought that I needed like less gear. That's good to know. Okay. I'm going to quickly run to the bathroom, and then once I get back, we will continue with the build crafting. So I will be right back. Okay. I did not mean for that bathroom break to last as long as it did, but stomach aches are stomach aches, so. Let's go ahead and get back to it. It's a new... Okay, so we do have a new selection of missions we can do there. What about solo? Okay, so we're probably just gonna stick to fire team. Just gotta make sure that we do customize, so that way we can stick to solo. Honestly speaking, there is a good chance that I just stick with this layout. I might try with Gunpowder Gamble just to see how that feels, but I am a fan of this layout, excuse me, quite a bit.
Guardian, my forces report that Shadow Legion units are shifting.
I might also play around with a couple different exotic armor pieces, just in case if maybe there is a better one. Okay, now we are. I was too focused on trying to get that headshot. I should have just killed that Legionnaire. Alright.
Is that a Taken blight? The Shadow Legion are forcing Taken into that Vex pocket.
The Vex net uses similar gateways as the Cloud Arc. It means they could infiltrate the network and gain access to the Veil.
Taken are relentless, especially under the Witness's control. We need to get in there and stop them.
I just got back to it. Nice.
Next portal is clear. Let's follow those taken and remove them from the system.
I could probably honestly change this weapon out for one that actually does unstop. Although I don't actually remember. You know what, fuck it, we'll just throw this on. There we go. Rocket sidearms being unstoppable in this is actually just ridiculous. Holy shit.
There's got to be a way to destroy these blights. We can't let more of them form.
Not a scammer, I could have skipped this part, but I forgot to equip one. There we go. Those ogres were trying so hard to push me off the map. It's ridiculous. Shit, I closed out of... There we go. I need an actual heavy weapon for this record. I knew I was going to be using that rocket too close. Fuck. Nice. Oh man. GG's.
We're back in business. Defenses are back up and taken or cleared out.
Reaver, let's go. And even more Reaver. That'd be 198. I don't think that one is necessary, so we'll remove that. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. That puts us at 200. Alright, so I have a Reaver on everything except for my boots. So I need an exotic engram so that way I can get some new boots. Unfortunately, I don't have any exotic engrams for the time being. So I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. I think we're gonna try a solo lost sector on like master difficulty or something just to see how strong this could be. Also in hopes that I just get one. I honestly wonder if distortions affect Legend Lost sectors. It's like I'm about to find out. Legend Lost sector puts me 30 under. So we'll see how this performs in 30 under content. I probably could have changed out the rocket. I don't think I need to be using this one, but fuck it. We'll just keep it on. I mean, that servitor just shit on me. I somehow lost restoration. Interesting. I'm going to like desperately need heavy soon. I should not have thrown myself literally right into that servitor. Nice. Okay, you do get yourself some tiered gear from dungeon or from these. Good to know. Hopefully that was just a one and done, and I don't need to do more of those. I mean, that wasn't too bad, but I'd like to just be able to continue with build crafting. Yeah, so you can enhance that, or well, you can't tier it quite yet. That does make sense. I do want to test this. So reloading after a final blow or becoming amplified grants a longer period of increased damage. I wonder if that stacks with this, because if that does, this shit is going to be broken. If only I could have gotten a better middle column there, then Salvager Salvo could actually just be insane. Alright, give me a good Reaver Bombardier. Do you have Reaver on? So I should hopefully get it. Bombardiers. I don't get why that works the way it does. Oh, it's my heavy. There we go. That is a little annoying. Oh well, I guess. I don't even think there's like another activity that grants exotics. It's only tier 3? It's tier 4. Man. We'll do a Shattered Throne, why not? I've gotten the same pair of gauntlets for my hunter. I just looked over at Dim. Literally the same roll in fucking everything. Boom. Dragon is left, I believe. Backwards bird. I believe that's top right. I actually missed that shot. I'm terrible. That is bottom right, I believe. Infinity Snake is middle. And it's Cloud Snake, so we'll head on over here. cloud snake, so we have to go back. $69 fish is over yonder. And then that's back in the middle. I have like a small hair in my face. That would have been really annoying if that killed me. I think honestly I'll go ahead and test Shards of Galanor just to see like how strong it is now, because I've been hearing that it's actually like really good. So I think I'm gonna test it here on this boss. Probably need to actually put on super font to make sure that I'm getting the most damage out of it. Got my Shards of Galanor on. Unfortunately, cannot hit 200 super with it, but it is what it is. Alright, I only have one orb, so let's just make this work. I was not expecting for that to literally just one-tap the boss. Or essentially one-tap the boss. It basically got the boss down to 1 health, and then the Scorch did the rest of the work. I need to try that on a boss that actually has more health. Because I know that that boss doesn't have a crazy amount of health. But that was kind of nuts. That's a rapid fire GL with bait and switch on it. That's exciting.
Let my hand guide.
I'm gonna hump these wizards down here, give me enough heavy, or give me enough progress to get a heavy before I continue on. Fuck. Oh, that was an orb I was trying to get. Thank you for the heavy, good sir. I'm gonna come up here and farm some heavy as well. I do honestly have my super. You know what? Honestly, screw it. I'm just gonna use my super again. Please tell me I make this. Oh my god, that was close. Like, actually really fucking close. Oh wait, they made that auto rifle arc. Because that used to be solar. And they made it a 600. Oh, it's a support frame. I was actually about to freak out because I liked that auto rifle, but my biggest problem with it was the fact that it was a 360. I suppose it does make sense that they needed to. I'm gonna die. Never mind. For some reason, that guy decided to not slam my face on. I appreciate it. Okay, let's quickly switch to Shards of Galanor. Let's see how this does. Oh, that didn't even do half health. Okay. Good to know. Shit, I kind of expected that to one tap, I'm gonna be honest. This might actually be the first time ever that I don't fucking one phase. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to one phase this. That's crazy. I failed to one phase Dolan Karu in 2026. Actually just like banned me. Like I'm actually just terrible, it's insane. He put fucking chain reaction on this shotgun. Why does this actually interest me? Like, this isn't going to be good, but like, why does this combination actually like seem really interesting to try? Let's look into this a little bit more. Gain charges by inflicting subclass debuff on targets. Consume charges by defeating combatants. Wall charges weapon gain significantly more handling, reload speed, and sword charge rate. Interesting. Okay. I kind of wish they just made it a normal, like just a 600 RPM auto. I failed to one phase Dolan Karu in 2026. I'm terrible. Like that is embarrassing to admit. I do need to get to my postmaster though, because I'm sure I'm beginning to overflow. Oh yeah, I basically got like the best combo you can get. You could get jolting and attrition orbs, which I guess would probably be as good, but like trickle volt chart or volt shot seems really nice. Oh, I got the truth catalyst. Oh shit. Okay. I was completely not expecting to get that. I guess it's time to pull truth out and see how it does. God, I haven't used this weapon in fucking forever. So you gain a second one. This would probably be best for like higher uptime. But I'm not sure. I am glad that I got the Reaver roll though. I just need Reaver boots and then I will be able to test that. Okay, that's a better Reaver chest piece. I'll just delete that. It is Swords Master, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I just need Reaver boots, and we'll actually be getting somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna swap out the weapon we're using here for a different one, just so that way I can level Truth up a little bit. Actually, I'll just level it up off stream. I am in no particular rush to get to that. I do want to test salvagers though, because I think that salvagers could be really fun. I guess we just go to the moon and just keep farming K1 logistics for some exotic engrams.
Yo.
The fuck? I didn't even know I was in here? Wait. I didn't even know I was in here, what?
Yeah, you've been here for like hours now.
Oh. Okay. I am live, so.
Oh, okay.
Heard your like little joining the call thing. That shit scared the fuck out of me. I was like, what? But I was just like vibing out.
Is this one of like the newer things that you're running right now?
Not really. I'm running a little bit of old content just because I'm trying to get a specific roll on armor. And I don't have the materials to just buy it, so. Just testing a build right now. Did not need to use that there. Nice little one phase. No exotic engram. This shit sucks. This game's ass. Oh man. Do I have full like super armor? Super. Oh, and those are gauntlets. So I want to see how much damage 200 super shards does. How do you get your health back? Thought I stunned him. That's annoying. I'll just get back to that. There we go. I swear, this artifact was literally just fucking made for this build. Oh. Where's this shank at? Okay, cool. And thanks for the free one, Fizz. No exotic again. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked. $150, absolutely not. I honestly don't think I'm gonna bother with the Lost Sectors anymore because I mean this build's performing just fine even without fully optimized gear. Oh, that was even without any resistances. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to make note of this and then I'm going to test it with 6th Coyote. So 1 heavy-handed and 1 melee font. Could probably also do a harmonic loader as well, just to use up the slots on my gauntlets. Double insulation, solar weapon surge. Alright. Oh wait, actually, can I edit and... Oh wait, Dim doesn't have... Dim doesn't have the new artifacts in. Unfortunate. Okay. Now let's try with 6th Coyote to see how this performs. Do I have one with high class on it? I don't. This is the closest that I have to high class. So all these are just going to need to have class on them. Alright. We'll take this into a Devil's Lair just to see how it performs. Actually, we'll do a Glassway. Why not? I'll try a Glassway just for shits and giggles.
Stranger.
We're not strangers any more than you like. You can call me Elsie. Or Elizabeth. Whatever works.
Okay, Elizabeth it is. And once again, I prefer Ghost.
And once again, I prefer Ghost.
Despite our
Head
best
ass.
efforts, the Vex gate within remains active thanks to Erebus. Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time, perhaps. For now, we need to focus on stopping any further incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Sneaking up on me like that is crazy. Okay, I got actually smoked there. I'm honestly not even sure which one I prefer more. If I prefer Bombardiers or Sixth Coyote more. Sixth Coyote definitely lets you have more uptime with Crackshot, which is nice. But I feel like Bombardiers just lets you nuke champions much easier. And I mean, both have roughly like the same level of survivability. You're not really sacrificing anything. Nice.
Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis Bray's messes.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us. He's the reason all this is here in the first place. The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault that the Vex invaded. His fault so many people died. I did everything I could to help. It still wasn't enough.
There's no use in quantifying the help you give.
I was gonna say, like, there are just no ads spawning in right now.
And it's only just begun.
Honestly, I think this is going to be the short form build that I showcase. I think I'll end up making the video on the Bombardier version of this build, just because I think I prefer that just a tiny bit more. But I mean, I think both the 6 Coyote and Bombardier version of this build are fantastic. I mean, I think even in like -30 content, this build will perform very well. I could have sworn that this part of the strike was actually like a lot more annoying. Like, that was nothing, honestly. Yeah, this build. Okay, I mean, I'll just go fuck myself, I guess. Yeah, I didn't want to finish that strike either. God damn it. Literally just didn't want to finish that strike whatsoever. Alright, honestly, I think I'm going to end there. I've got 2 short form videos I want to work on, being this build now that I've tested, and also trying out Shards of Galanor for the short form, and then I'm going to work on the Crackshot build. So thank you for tuning into the stream. I will be live again tomorrow to do some more build crafting and whatnot, and also for Pantheon 2.0, because we will be finishing that tomorrow. So thank you all for tuning in. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.